Welcome back to the show, man.
It's been a long time.
It's been a minute, man. And you're kind of like my first guest back in this like whole rebranding thing.
Mm-hmm.
So kind of like cool, you know.
I know. Gotta go back to where we started from.
Yeah.
Very very surreal to be sitting back here doing this interview.
I know.
3 years
Yeah.
after the fact.
Yeah.
Like, do you have any clips or any footage?
I do. I still have it on.
We have to
YouTube.
like splice together like little bits of shit.
Sure. Yeah,
like,
kind of like the difference.
Cause you took all those OG videos down, didn't you? Yeah, people. So I mean, fuck that first video got like 100, 200, something like that. That was like, I think that was my first interview I ever did as Dave Won't Die.
Oh shit.
And I've done a few more since then.
Yeah.
So, but I haven't done one in a minute, so it's good to come back and do one where it all fucking started.
For real. And same thing, like, you know, since I had you before, I felt comfortable. Like, I'm going to bring my boy back, you know, especially for the first couple episodes, because people seen you before.
Yeah.
On the last podcast, it's kind of like, okay.
I'm a familiar face,
yeah, familiar faces for especially, like, the first few. Like, it's kind of like.
Yeah, like, it's always good to keep it where you started.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man, Happy New Year's. Yeah,
Happy New Year. New Year, same fucking shit.
Same fucking shit.
Still broke. Still struggling. Buy some beats. Buy some features, please.
Yeah. But still blessed, man. We still here, you know, another day, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of cool, you know. But yeah, man, last night I was actually listening to your latest album.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, my debut album, yeah. I dropped that. What was that, October?
Yeah.
I technically some of those songs that are on that album, I had made around the time I did that interview. When I first started working with my brother Dylan Noir, who produced like half of that album.
Oh, okay.
That was around the time we had first started working on shit. He had produced some shit on my first EP I dropped.
Yeah.
Like however long ago that was, and we had started workshopping some shit for our own project, and some of those demos is what turned into the shit that ended up being the first few tracks of Butterfly Effect.
Yeah.
And so it was actually really cool that I just dropped that recently. It kind of shows my evolution from like where I started then when we did our first interview versus some of those songs I had made like a week before the album dropped.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I fucking loved it, bro. I was like, listen to it. I listened to it 3 times in a row, the whole album.
Oh,
it was that good. Like,
yeah,
dude, like, let me hear it again. You know, it was fire.
Yeah.
You know, I was playing on the PlayStation. I'm like, let me listen to, because I remember the first podcast we did, I listened to your earlier songs.
Oh, yeah.
And I remember I like Overlooked. That was like my favorite song.
Yeah.
You know, so I remember, so I was like, oh, let me hear some of his newer stuff, you know, it's been a minute. So I was listening to the album. I was like, man, this is hella good.
Totally different from what I was doing. Yeah, it's crazy. Overlooked still, I mean, gets like a lot of, it's still my number one most played song, even though I made it however many years ago that is.
Right.
It's, I mean, and just where Starfall is now, I mean, he's doing arena tours with Keshi, like opening for Keshi, doing arena tours.
Yeah.
And I think that's just good karma. He gave me my little boost of confidence and attention to, I mean, get me to doing what I'm doing. I'm doing totally different stratosphere from what I was doing then and where I thought I was gonna go.
Yeah.
I mean, I started trying to like Starfall, the more like hyperpop alternative route, to now I'm like screaming my head off on some of those songs, and I'm still keeping it pretty melodic too, but
because in this album, you kind of switching it up. Like you were, I definitely saw the different genres in the album. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool that, you know, some songs sounded like one type of genre, and then you switched it up. And I think that's cool because you kind of get the listener engaged. Like really, like me, like I was listening, oh, that's cool. Like the switch up or like the slower songs towards the end. I was like, okay. Like The Void, that's a great song, bro. Like
Void is one of my favorites off of that. My boy Tyler Lil Forrest just shot a music video for me off of that we just dropped too. And at first, I wasn't trying to do a music video for that song, because by the time we were shooting videos for it, it had been out, and at that point, once I dropped something, I'm ready to go on to the next shit. But Tyler was adamant. Tyler put his foot down and said, no, we need to do a video for Void, because the song is great, and it needs a visual, and he had a whole vision for it already. So I listened to my boy, and it came out, I mean, great. So go check that out and show it some love out there.
Check it out, man, because I was listening to it last night, bro. I was like, man, this is fire.
Thank you.
But yeah, man, that's cool. And your latest single too. I was listening to that. That shit was cool too.
Oh, EVP. Yeah. I like that one. My boy Disturbed produced that one. Shout out Disturbed. Shout out my No Lives Matter homies. Um, he sent me a little pack, and that one stood out. And that one, like I've been trying to hold back from dropping because I'm working on some like more in-depth projects right now with some homies. Yeah. I made that one, and I knew I couldn't just sit on it. I was too angsty to put that out, and yeah, that's one of my personal favorites. I don't listen to a lot of my own music all the time, but on my way to work, I do listen to that joint. Yeah. Sometimes I'm not gonna lie.
No, bro, it slaps, bro. Of course, dude. Like, yeah, I mean, if my music was that good, I'd probably listen to it too.
So sometimes, it feels a little strange, but sometimes that's kind of how I feel like I know I make a good song if I listen to it and I'm like, that doesn't really sound like me to me, so I can listen to it. I can kind of separate it, like, that's not me, that's somebody else.
Like, you're listening to the actual, like, that's the song as a
song. As a song from a listener's perspective.
Exactly. Yeah, like, nothing involved with, like, oh, this is me.
Yeah, I don't know who this idiot is. I don't know who this guy is.
Like, even last night I was forgetting, like, oh, I'm actually interviewing this guy tomorrow again, because you listen as a listener, so you kind of like, oh man, like instead of like, oh, I actually know you though, actually we actually know stuff, so it's kind of like separates even as in that,
that parasocial stuff. I mean, I run into that a lot as an artist myself when I've been getting to work with a lot of guys that before I was just listening to them as a fan, and now I hang out with these guys and go do shows and all that type of shit. Yeah. And it is that same thing of where like the person that you're hanging out with in real life versus the person that you're hearing in your headphones when you're at work is like two different things, having to separate that out. Like, and sometimes I almost forget.
Mine does that for you. Like the mind separates it too. Like without you really
without you registering.
Yeah, exactly. Just like a thing in your head. Mm-hmm. But that's cool, bro. And I know we talked about this in the first podcast, but for the new listeners, like, how did you start with this like music thing?
I mean, technically, I've been doing it my whole life. I remember being like a little kid at like family gatherings. We would do like karaoke and shit. Mm. And I was notorious for doing a fucking gnarly version of Hey Jude by the Beatles.
Okay. That's a classic one.
And so, I mean, I've been like loving to do it since a kid. And then I'd say maybe around like high school or so, friends and I would just freestyle and fucking record ourselves on a little home mic doing dumb shit, but nothing ever serious. Never really took music serious until I'd say maybe 2022, I would say, or 21. Yeah. Like, I'd say 2021, I started posting covers on my Instagram, and that started getting a little bit of attention, and then from there that gave me the confidence to release a few of my own songs. Right. And then Overlooked being one of the first few that I dropped, and that did what it did, and
that I mean
got maybe like 5K, 6K in the first week or so, and then 10K within a month, and I was like, holy shit, and now it's sitting somewhere at like 20-something thousand, like it's and that's just Spotify. I mean, fuck Spotify. But I got tapped in with Extreme Trap, started doing shows with Extreme Trap, and that's probably where we left off. Was when we did our first interview, that was beginning of 23 maybe?
Yeah, it has to be
something like that. Or I had just done my first show with Extreme Trap, possibly.
I think it was like around 2023.
I had just done my first show in LA. Shout out to Dirty Butt, put me on. My brother to this day. And I've been rocking with Extreme Trap ever since. Now I work a lot with Hellcore too. Shout out Hellcore. And then now, in that time, I met my brother Tyler LaForce. Yeah. And we started our own brand called Hellbound. And we've put together tours. I just did my first solo headline tour.
How'd that go?
That was an experience. It was everything I expected and nothing of what I thought it was going to be at the same time. Because I'm fully independent. I don't have anybody backing me but myself. I still work a 9 to 5 and fund all this shit by myself.
Right. Yeah.
But I booked all my own venues with the help of I mean, Tyler and homies that helped me do what I do, all the opening artists that I had. Yeah. But I did, Turlock, Sacramento, Merced, I mean, all around Northern California, yeah. And toured off of the album. It was the Butterfly Effect tour, toured for the debut album. Right. I mean, I made that album, planned the tour, recorded the album. I mean, did all of that within like 2 or 3 months.
So you were busy, huh?
Well, I mean, a lot of the songs that were on the tape were demos that I had throughout the years of something that I knew something was there but didn't have a finished product. And then by the time I knew I had something to put together and knew that I needed to, I have all the tools that I need to make this debut album and do my own headline tour. I had all the tools ready for me here. I just needed to put them in place. And I was like, by the end of this year, I have to do it, because I don't have any, I have bigger artists that I work with and that like what I do, but I don't ask for any, so I don't have any big artists funding me or really co-signing me necessarily, publicly anyway, you know what I mean? So I just off of my own strength and with the help of my boys, just putting this shit together. Yeah. And literally going to work. I work graveyard shifts, so 10 p.m. and then 7 a.m. and then straight to the venue wherever out of town. Yeah. Doing the show, often no sleep. Yeah. Putting my set together on the way to the venue type shit, just. Damn. And spending all my money fucking paying for this stuff, and then also I mean, selling merch and doing the whole 9 yards. It's just been a dream come true. Yeah. But it's all DIY, so getting earning, literally. I mean, literally, Mike in the Cup DIY. I love this. DIY. Yeah. I love this, but I wouldn't have it any other way, honestly, because I see the people sign the labels and the red tape they have to go through just to do what they enjoy. Right. Yeah. I don't have to go through none of that. If I want to go throw a show, I can go hit the venue up myself. Right. I can do all of that on my own. So. It's the independence is so, but it's tough. I mean, I'm not also saying that lightly. Yeah. It's a lot of hard work, but I mean, the end credit is so much more rewarding. Yeah, that's cool, man. And do you meet people when you do these shows? Dude, I've met some incredible people. It's great networking. It's the greatest. You really this music industry shit is so small, especially for the genre that I'm in, this underground shit. It's everybody knows each other, everybody came up together or slept on such and such's couch, or they made songs back in the day, or they're these artists are also just fans of this shit too, so they're pulling up to shows. Lord knows how many times I go do a show in LA and somebody I've been listening to for years just walks in the door and It's a surreal thing. It's something you kind of we talked about it a little bit before. Something you kind of just have to get used to. I don't necessarily get starstruck or anything, but it is, you do kind of take a mental note of oh, okay, I'm doing something right because I'm now in the room with these kind of people. Right. You know, and I don't even really need to name drop people, but just for the ones who were a part of the scene that I'm in, you know, because you go to these shows and you see these guys just kicking it with everybody else. There's no there's a little bit of weird ego shit with some people, but for the most part, everybody's just down to earth ass people. Good vibes and shit. Good vibes with everybody that I've met. You and the ones that with the ego that do their own shit it's not a thing.
And there's ego in every little group. In every group of people, there's always those type of people.
Yeah, that's always
they're better. You know?
Yeah, and especially with entertainment shit, everybody kind of has their main character syndrome. All of us, all artists are a little bit guilty of it in our own way.
Me too. Here, you know. But that's cool, bro. Is there anything you trying to do this year, that you haven't done before, or you
I'm trying to tour, and I'm trying to tour outside of California. Okay. I've done a couple out of state shows now. Well, just one so far. Baltimore. I played in Baltimore. Oh shit. And that was an experience. Shout out to Vythe, the homie, put us on that. And that was a sick opportunity to go and get to meet a bunch of homies I hadn't got to meet in person yet, just over the internet.
Right.
And so my goal, I'm trying to go to New York. I'm trying to go out to Texas and Houston because I went to high school there. So I got a bunch of old friends from high school who would fucking definitely love to see me live now that I'm doing what the fuck that I do now. And I'm trying to drop a shit ton more albums.
Yeah.
I already have a couple in the works, a couple collab projects with some artists on the way that I don't want to say too much about until I have them more to show. But I have some cool ass projects in the works, and my number one goal is to focus on better, more structured rollouts of shit, because I've been so willy-nilly just dropping shit, which is always cool.
Right.
But I have visions for bigger projects of shit that I'm working on.
Like big picture.
Yeah,
shit.
and now I have some really cool people having their hand in what I do, helping me bring it to another level that I can't do on my own. So that's at this point, 3 years since we last did this last podcast, I'm leagues farther than I thought I'd ever get doing this shit.
Yeah.
So.
No, I seen it too. Just by following you, bro, on Instagram. I seen you man, this guy's doing some shows more often. I've seen you your music, the production when everything went up. So it's just seeing that is growth.
Yeah.
When you started,
Mm-hmm.
So it's okay. So I see that, before you even had to tell me. I saw in the music and through your social media. I could see it.
Yeah.
Growing and going forward, dude.
Yeah, but I mean it's. A lot of that is also there's a lot of shit behind the scenes that it's definitely a lot of fucking work too. It's super stressful, especially because I still work a 9 to 5. I music helps support in little ways, but it's for any artist, it. The number one question I get asked is, oh, how much money you make with music now? Why don't you go quit your job? And it's you don't make no money doing this shit, and then any money you do make goes either right back into the music or bills and shit. I don't got anybody funding my lifestyle that I chose to live.
Yeah.
So and then now it really is having a second full-time job that doesn't pay me very well at all.
Yeah. But you put a lot of effort still in it. And time,
whole lot of
especially
effort.
Time,
I mean, yeah. I mean, like I said with tour, working a 9 to 5 while touring full time sometimes, and that's just doing shows on weekends. I know homies of mine who were in bands fully signed to labels that do national tours, and they have to work 2 and 3 jobs to eat on the road and have a place to live when they're not on the road, and
where to stay at, like you said, where to stay at, all those
exactly
hotels and some motels, whatever they get.
Exactly. Sleeping. I've slept. Oh man, I don't know how many times me and my brother have slept in cars, crashed on couches, the whole 9 yards to do this shit. But I mean, when you get to do these shows and hang out with these people, it's worth it. It's worth it. I mean, the thing with tour I learned real quick was hurry up and wait. So there's a lot of sitting and waiting for the next thing to do. Of all the hours of planning and traveling and setting shit up, to be. I mean, I'm only on stage. I did my headline tour. I did all that work. I was still only on stage for 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
At a time.
Yeah.
But it's not just about how long I'm on stage for. It's about having all of my homies be there with me to do it, giving opportunity to other artists that need it. I love. That's my number one thing is the Central Valley has so much talent that I feel doesn't get the credit it deserves, man. Yeah,
because they all leave here.
So much, I mean, I'm guilty of it too. I've been going to L.A., Sacramento. I've been going the Bay Area. I've been going all over.
That's just because of how they treat talent.
Yeah, how they treat talent. It's terrible.
So obviously you see LA and the Bay and your eyes glow
up. Big there's shows every weekend.
So I go there.
But there's so much that happens here. I mean, I'll just say as far as the underground here in the 209, I mean, I've seen some of the greatest shows I've seen in garages, backyards, and shit. I've played some great shows in ridiculous spots here because, like, I mean, I'm just going to come out and say it, like, in the past couple of years that I've been doing this, a lot of the good venues that were giving a place for people like me and other cool, like, acts and bands to do our type of music are either shutting down or charging an arm and a leg now.
Yeah.
Because of just, I don't know, the state of the world, or I don't know, I don't know what really happened, to be honest, but a lot of places got burnt out, and there's just not a lot of good spots to go do good shows right now. I mean, there's a couple, I mean, I can do shout outs. The G Spot always gets my love in Turlock. You got a little farther up north, or I don't know, where Sacramento North here? Yeah, in Sacramento, Smash Sacramento. I'm trying to get up something set there again. I played there on tour and they're great. But you got here in the 209. There's I'm trying to think of good spots to go.
Cause not much.
Not
that many.
The Partisan in Merced. Amazing spot.
I've been there.
Yeah, I played there on tour. They're awesome. Actually, my brothers, the Slow Burn crew, are doing a show there with my brother Ace Boogie. I forgot what day. We'll look it up after, and we'll be able to put it somewhere.
Right.
But they're doing a show there here this month, towards the end of the month. I believe it might be this weekend. It might be this weekend. It might have happened by the time this comes out. But the Partisan is a great spot. They were super super lovely when I was there. But like other than that, like a lot of the cool spots we used to go to just charge an arm and a leg now. Yeah. So that's why we leave to go to other places to go. Or we stick to backyards and stuff like that. And now I'm in this weird in-between spots where I've done shows on some big stages and then still can do shows in backyards. And, you want to level up and go to grander stages. But, it's hard when you came up doing, like, the intimacy of these, like, really packed-in spots.
Right.
And especially with the type of genre that I do.
Yeah.
There's a lot of mainstream potential, but at the end of the day, we're always going to be underground.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I don't think I'll ever fully be mainstream. I don't think you'll ever hear me on the radio or anything. I mean, I was on the radio one time here locally.
Yeah.
But that radio station's not even around anymore. So I don't even think you could go look that up or anything like that. It's so funny, the song that I had made this is just the type of energy that I started receiving when I started getting traction. The song, the guy asked me, I'm not gonna put names out. He could watch this. I don't think he'll watch this, but if he watches this, I don't care. But the guy who had he was booking me through shows locally in Modesto and in the clubs and shit when I first started out. And he wanted to put me on his little radio station.
Yeah.
And he was like, do you have anything radio friendly? I was like, yeah, I'll send you something radio friendly. I got you.
Yeah.
Didn't have shit radio friendly. I scream into this microphone and I sing about getting high and painful shit. Right. Like, I don't have any club bangers for you, sir. I don't even know why you're booking me for these shows, but I'm hungry and I need at that point I didn't even know how to throw my own show.
Right.
So I was like, fuck, I'll take it. And you want to put me on the radio? Like, I can make you a radio song tonight, which is what I went and did.
Yeah.
And then I send him the song and I hear nothing back for like a week. And I'm like, have you heard the song? He's like, oh, just give me a little bit. I'm going to hear it here soon. Another like 2 weeks go by. At this point, I'm just like, he's not playing. He heard the song, didn't fuck with it or whatever the case. He's not going to play it. And just out of spite, I kind of hit him and I'm like, yo, dog, so if you're not going to use the song or whatever, at least just let me know, because you know what I'm saying? I done told all my people, like, I'm about to be on the radio, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm excited as fuck.
Don't give me false hope.
Yeah, false hope. Just give it to me easy,
put me out of my misery.
For real, just don't yell my ass back, man. Do it, pull the trigger.
Right,
No, and he hits me back, he's like, man, I listened to the song, and it's just not radio friendly. You told me it was gonna be radio friendly, and there's just so much stuff in here that I couldn't play on. I couldn't play this on the radio, and I'm like, and I made the song specifically for radio friendly, so I had no cussing other than maybe a damn, maybe a hell, like nothing. It was super PG as far as I'm concerned, and nothing that you wouldn't hear on the radio nowadays. You know what I'm saying? And he had misheard so many of the lyrics. He thought I was talking about some crazy shit. And so I sent him the screenshot of the lyrics. Like, no, this is everything I said. Like listen to it again and look at the lyrics. And he's like, oh, okay, yeah, that's my bad. Oh, okay, I'm gonna play it this weekend. Yeah. And he played it and then never hit me up again after that. So that's just kind of the energy. Right. You know, I don't want to say that the 209 doesn't have a space for like alternative and underground artists, because there definitely is, but it's definitely a lot more difficult now than it was when I first started. That's for sure. And I really don't know what happened, but I mean, there's still a few of us out here that are still trying to make shit happen. Right. And shout out to everybody out here in the 209 and the underground scene trying to make shit happen. You know who you are. Yeah. I don't want to do name shout outs, because then if I leave somebody out on accident, they're gonna think I'm hating on them or something or whatever. But you know who you are. The ones putting in work and the ones acting like they putting in work and. Motherfuckers.
But what do you think? Why do you think that happens in the 209? Like, cause I just feel like the entertainment in general in the 209, like even underground or like main, like Modesto's like, or the 209, but I say Modesto because it's like the main city. Yeah. Like the entertainment just blah, you know, just like it's very like I don't know.
I think it's too dog eat dog. Everybody is so like at each other's throats, and people don't want to work with each other. Right. People are trying to scam each other. I mean, I've seen I'll take promoters for example, because this happened. This guy was booking shows here, and he was putting a ton of people on for these free shows, booking these venues and throwing these cool shows, and everyone was hype about this guy, and then all of a sudden he started turning around trying to charge everybody for slots. The same people who's put on for free turn around charging for slots. Yeah. And it's just like, man, like, and I understand shows are expensive to throw, but dude, like, that's crazy. Like, and everybody else that we talked to were like, yeah, man, we don't understand why all of a sudden this guy's trying to ask us for money to do these shows. And it's just the type of energy that people have. Everyone's just trying to piggyback off of each other is what I think it is, honestly. Yeah. People lose sight of like the main goal of trying to build and trying to grow.
Yeah, that's the thing.
And yeah, it's just unfortunate, but that's just how it is. You know,
because people who try to be in the entertainment industry in general, like I just feel like it's like they leave here, they go somewhere else to do that, because it's just like comes with Modesto, like you can't do anything.
Yeah, people. Yeah, well, and that's the thing.
That sucks. That's kind of like the stereotype of Modesto.
And if you leave Modesto and don't do anything to change it, then nothing's gonna ever happen. Yeah. And like I'll even say, like for my own tour, it was damn near impossible to get anything booked for. Like I couldn't get anything booked in the city of Modesto itself. Like there's a trope or a thing people say in the music about how you never get love in the town that you're from. Yeah. I mean, I wasn't born in Modesto, but it's where I live now, where I started doing this shit. Right. And I get more love, really, a lot of other... I mean, I still get a lot of love here, but, like, as far as, like, other music shit, like, it's competitive as fuck, man. Yeah. And everybody, like, no one just really wants to build no more. And, I mean...
Everybody's against each other. It's kind of like a competition instead of, like, let's make something.
Let's build something, man. And, I mean, and there are people who do want to work, and I mean, there's a lot of good people in this shit. Right, of course, yeah. But there's a whole other side that it's just not, and I'm sure that's really anywhere you go. Right. I'm sure that's
very competitive how it is.
Yeah, it's just, but and just what I've noticed, and not just in Modesto in the 209, but Bay Area, LA, like everywhere I go, everybody is. I mean, same shit I was saying before. Main character energy. They're their main priority. What were you talking about? I am ADHD and I smoke a ton of weed. So.
I'm ADHD too, bro. It's bad. Yeah. I forget things just walking inside a room. Mm-hmm. I'm like, what did I need? And I get so mad. It gets worse. Like I remember I was sharp as a kid. Like I was, not to be bragging, but I was sharp. Mm-hmm. I was that straight A, like good kid in school. Mm-hmm. Like, but that means like you could be still like clumsy because I'm super clumsy. But I'm just saying, I used to be so sharp, and now like. Smoking weed and shit. I'm just like,
I got bad
coming to me.
I got bad object permanence, so I'll put something down. It's gone, done. I don't know what done.
Especially in the pantry, my dad's like, "Can you grab this?" I'm like, "Where?" Mm-hmm. He's right on your left. Like he'll explain it. I'm like, "What?" No, I can't. And I'll be looking. And he comes down. Right, he's like, "Dude," and that makes me look like, dude. People think I'm so stupid. People like. Yeah. But it happens all the time, bro. I'm hella clumsy. It's just funny. And then I forget, like, what I'm talking about. I'm like, literally make conversation. Not even in this podcast, but make conversation, like, with my dad or something. I'm like, kind of lit or something. I'm like,
yeah.
I can't think of the name. I was thinking about, like, the alternator of the car. I'm like, what's that? Mm-hmm. What's that place that we were talking about it the whole week. Like, but I couldn't think, like, like, I was like, dude.
Yeah.
Straight up brain fog.
I couldn't be a podcast host because my train of thought is absolutely stupid. Yeah. I would not be able to keep on.
It takes something, like, you gotta be kind of like.
Yeah, I would be sitting in front with the sheet of paper, like.
You gotta rewind it?
Yeah, like, every time. Wait, do that again. What did you just tell me? Because I was not paying attention.
You're like, dude, this is the 5th time we're talking about this topic.
Yeah, dude, like, you've said the same thing 5 different times, brother. Yeah. Please, go on.
But yeah, shout out to the ADHD community. You know?
Yeah, shout out to having ADHD.
Life is already hard as it is, you know?
So. I know, life's already fucked, and I'm neurodivergent. Shouts out. Gotta love it.
But anyways, what were we talking about? We were talking about like we talked about the tour.
Like, tour.
No, we were talking about the 209 whole thing.
Like, the whole the 209 music scene as a whole. It's very like, it's super weird because everybody does such different types of music. You have your like standard, more traditional hip hop side that's really strong here, and then you have like the alternative side. There's a lot of great bands that play here. I mean, obviously hardcore is very popular here, and everybody kind of knows everybody. Like we were saying before, like off camera, like your next guest is Seth from the band Aware, and that's a homie of mine. Been a homie of mine for a minute now too. Yeah. So just in ways, and like our types of music are nowhere near the same.
I know, it's all different.
But like the real ones who truly just appreciate local art and
just art, exactly, local art.
Like the thing that Modesto I think doesn't get enough credit for is how truly DIY we are here, because we don't have all the venues like LA, Sacramento, or even the Bay Area. Yeah. Like if we want to make something happen, we're gonna do it on our own. Yeah. I've done so many shows in skate parks, backyards, garages. Yeah. I mean, like, just for this tour alone was the first time I went on a run of shows that were all, like, legitimate music venues. Yeah. Which felt like such a really cool upgrade, but even still, like, I mean, on we talk about social media, like, it looks super cool on social media, posting about doing this tour and being in all these cool cities and shit, but at the end of the day, the reality of it is, none of that happens if I don't work this graveyard shift and then get off at 7 a.m. and then from 8 a.m. to noon or 1 p.m. I'm messaging venues, getting opening acts like set up and regulated, putting together times and making sure everybody sends their set, making sure I have my own DJ or do they have their own DJ? Do I need to bring my own sound equipment? Like my brother Tyler LaForce is such a big help to me. Because he has his own sound equipment. He helps me do a lot of this shit. And I have a team of there's a whole group of artists out here who do help me do shit. And we all kind of help each other in our own little ways. Yeah. But then even then, there's a lot of other people who don't want to be a part of that they just get this ego about them because they see it as competition. Yeah. And I don't understand it. And that's what holds us back, I think, as a community in the 209. Yeah. When you could, because it really what I think it is too is a lot of us I mean, especially from coming from like the rapper side, we all think that we're the best, and we all should think that we're the best. But that doesn't mean you got to step on the next guy too.
Right.
Like I can be the best, and you can be the best.
Right.
Like it's fine.
We could be the best.
The best. Like we can communism.
Yeah.
We can be the best.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, man, that's just how the 209 is. But like you said,
I probably make some people mad. There's gonna be some people pissed out like he's talking about me. Like if you feel like that, then shoe fits.
Yeah.
Put that motherfucker on.
Bro, but I mean, everybody, people know if they don't help or not. You know, they know.
Yeah, they know.
If they're part of the problem, or
if they're or
they're trying to improve.
Trying to build and shit.
Trying to build exactly. The music scene here, but even like I say, even the entertainment scene alone, even with the film thing, that's why George Lucas is not even here.
Yeah, I mean, he did American Graffiti.
Yeah, he grew up here. He went to Downey
Went
High
to a galaxy far.
Yeah, like, for real. He kind of bounced, and I mean, that's just, like you said, that's just how it is here. The culture here, it's kind of like, you know, you want to be a film guy, you kind of like go up and then kind of leave. You know, that's just how it is. Yeah. But hopefully it changes. You know, because
hopefully it changes. I mean, we got good food here. That's for sure. We got great food.
Cheaper living.
Yeah. I mean, cheaper compared to like the Bay Area and other places, most definitely. I mean, I just got my first spot recently, and I mean, it's definitely cheaper where I'm at now compared to Modesto, and even still, it's still costing an arm and a leg. I mean, I went to high school in Texas, rent there back when I graduated high school, a 1-bedroom apartment was $600 where I lived. Man, $600 in Modesto can't get you a bedroom. It's stupid.
Give me like 1,000. I don't know.
And I chose to be a SoundCloud rapper as a career. It's crazy.
Yeah, imagine in the Bay. You know,
don't. Yeah, shout out to all my homies doing music in the Bay trying to survive, because I know it cannot be easy. And they're still making it happen, bro.
Yeah, that's terrible. Studio apartment is probably
easily $1,800 flat for a studio, possibly, and even then, you're living with the rat as a roommate.
Yeah.
And you just paying more rent than you are.
But yeah, that's how it is, man. But yeah, hopefully, like, you know, like with the next guest coming in here, you know, I'm trying to help them too in a way, like help them have a platform to promote their music, and it's kind of like a networking thing too. You meet people. Yeah, that's how we met too, through like local
shows and shit. Yeah. Like we've ran into each other a few times since at a couple local shows and
like
shit.
The mutual friends too. It's kind of like it just, you know.
Everybody kind of knows each other, but I think that's also like why everybody also leaves too, because once you've done music in Modesto for any substantial amount of time, you meet everybody, you've worked with everybody, everybody is a character here in the 209, and then that you kind of branch out. But I feel like, and I think that's a good thing, you shouldn't stay in Modesto your whole life, but if you care about this city and you want the music culture here to thrive, you got to bring something back. That's always like the main thing. Like I always try to fight to make something happen in Modesto. Like I'm trying to fight to make something happen here in soon as far as the show goes, but it's just hard putting together the funds and all that stuff. But I've been plotting silently in the background, and I have some people that are down to do some fun shit here. And like some people that a couple years ago would have never set foot in the 209 for any reason, let alone for music.
Cause why? You know, like why? What's the reason?
Yeah, what's the reason?
209, like
but like
not
just
much to do here.
Yeah, but I say like the underground rap and alternative like music scene has really built a lot in the past couple years since I've seen since I've been here. Like they were doing a lot of work before, and now becoming a part of it, I've seen it just like take off. And I mean, honestly, truly, before me and my homies were doing what we're doing now, there really wasn't like a cohesive group of guys that are trying to make the underground thrive. It was everybody was kind of doing their own thing, and it just took a lot of work to get everybody like on the same page. And even still, it's never perfect. I mean, we all have our problems personally, but like we always all the work that we're doing, like we motivate each other to keep doing like more shit. I have so many homies that have been working for years that have like influenced so much shit that happened here that you would never even know.
Yeah.
Like, people that work in the background that don't get the credit they deserve. Like, and that's what I'm hoping that, like, when I do these shows, like, every time you see me do a show, I always have all my homies come perform that are local artists here that need the spotlight, that need to get put in front of an audience that they normally wouldn't. Like, I don't care if the genre doesn't fit. Like, for example, I played a show at the Partisan in Merced, and I had my homie Drew the Dragon perform, and the types of music that we do are totally different. He's a very more like roots to the soil, traditional hip hop, like true hip lyricist, and like on paper, I don't think people would be like, oh, that would fit, but like if anyone who listens to me know that, like, a lot of my music, especially on the rap side, you can hear my appreciation for true hip hop and true lyricism. So if you know, it's a perfect fit, and that's what I'm trying to build, like that gap where people wouldn't think there's a connection in that shit. I'm trying to build that shit.
Yeah.
So that we can have more opportunities where, like, you know, you might have the goth kids sit next to the stoners, sitting next to the gangbangers, you know what I'm saying, all listening to the same show. They all came to the same show, had a good time. You might get someone who's never moshed before to mosh, or you might get someone who only moshes to, oh, now I'm sitting here listening to this guy sing this folk shit. Like, I'm trying to bridge, because there's so much individual, beautiful art happening all over the place here. It's just not unified enough, is the main issue.
Yeah. But yeah, man, we gotta do that for sure. You know, like I said, sign me up about that whole, like, promoting other people. You know, if you want know anybody trying to be on the podcast, you know, they're welcome.
Oh, yeah,
through.
Dude.
Especially, you know, if they're cool people, that's all that matters. They're cool people trying to help improve, like...
I got plenty of people that would love to come on here. Sure, like, so many.
Because I'm trying to build a brand, too, you know? Like, I'm trying to build... Like, you're trying to build your brand, I'm trying to build mine with this, you know? Like, make it a local thing, like, you know? Be a part of the culture here, you know? Because I feel like... I mean, there's some culture here, obviously there's culture everywhere. And even the most boring, blandest places has some type of culture, but... Yeah, I'm trying to improve the culture here for sure. Put it in the map, you know? I'm not saying go mainstream or anything, but put it more like... Oh, but that stuff's, you know, cool, you know.
Yeah, well, I mean,
instead of look to frown upon, you know, like. Okay,
I really think it could be like a major hub of music and art, and because there's just so much individual shit that's happening.
Yeah, a lot of talented people, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, a whole lot of talented people, like people who are beautiful filmmakers and shit. I see so many good filmmakers, like especially out in Stockton right now. I see there's a lot of great filmmaking happening out in Stockton, like for music videos and shit. That's so cinematic. It's unreal, like, and it's just like, and that's like bridging the gaps, and like people like filming music videos and like these interviews and shit. We need more shit like that. Even like I know buddy of mine, shout out Speedy from the 9, he does these graffiti videos, and I think that's a really good... Something in my eye, goddamn. Really cool. There's graffiti videos, and I grew up in Hayward admiring graffiti a lot, so just shit like that is just cool. And we need people throwing more shows. At the end of the day, we need people throwing more shows, man. Live music is where it's at. People aren't throwing their own shows anymore. Everyone's waiting for someone to book them. Dude, if no one's booking you, book yourself.
Book
yourself, man. Yeah. If no one's having you on their podcast, start your own goddamn podcast. If you can't afford to shoot a music video, grab your iPhone and go shoot your own music video.
Yeah, bro. I mean, I don't know if you want to talk about any future things.
Any future shit? I got a couple singles that are gonna be coming out here soon that I'm putting together some promo and some shit for, and then I'm gonna probably disappear into the void and go into like a hyperbolic time chamber with these projects that I'm working on. And then come back out of the abyss, hopefully at some point, with... Oh, I just seen this story online. Quick little side thing. I just seen the story online fuck this band. There's this band I was on tour with the band Haywire. I forgot what the name of the opening band was that did this, but fucking fuck this band. They, I guess they were upset that there were so many photographers at this show, or there were people taking photographs while people were moshing, and this guy just got fed up and grabbed some poor girl's camera and smashed it on stage. Damn. And it just and went on a whole raid. So the whole thing is fucking so stupid and disrespectful. Fuck that band. Fuck anybody who thinks like that. But then they're on their Instagram page posting pictures and clips that someone recorded at your show. Quick rant. That was so stupid. But as far as future projects, a couple singles, and then I'm selling my soul to a corporation, and then they're going to make me put projects out. That's probably what's going to happen. No, but I have some special projects that I don't want to say, and that's why I'm saying dumb shit, because I don't want to say what I'm really going on. But when it starts happening, this will be the only time I'll speak on this. When I do start rolling this shit out, like you're gonna know. Just keep an eye out, because I'm dropping a couple singles, and then I'm going cryptic. I'm going enigmatic. I'm gonna be on my mysterious shit after that. I can't say too much because it's currently in the works. But these next two singles that I'm dropping, I already have some super cool visual stuff in the works for that too, that I'm super excited for. All the music that I've been making recently has been like by far the greatest shit that I've ever made. And I really thought like my album Butterfly Effect was like some of the best shit that I ever made, but now I'm even surpassing that, and that's always kind of my goal, because I get super complacent with my music making. Like I'll make something, be like, all right, I did it. Like now what? Like that's why you hear me switch so many times in a thing, because it's like, oh, okay, I did the hard trap shit. Now what? Oh, okay, I did the hyper pop shit. Now what? And I still go back and forth. But it feels like every time I go back to something, it's like a new edge on it, and I try to elevate it in some way. And now I'm like trying to make shit that I don't think anyone's ever heard, and with like the producers that I'm working with now, and like even producing my own shit now, like it's the greatest shit ever. And now I'm still throwing shows. I'm gonna be throwing some cool shit locally here, with some bigger name artists. Like my goal this year is to really shine as a show promoter. Like I've been doing it for my own shows, headlining shit, but now like I've got some pretty cool friends now. I don't want to name drop, but when these flyers drop, that I start having these bigger artists on these shows, like, cause I don't like promoting the cool friends that I make, but it's gonna be really, really cool. Like the shit that I'm doing now, if you would have told me I would be doing that in this, like, if you would have told me then that I'd be doing the shit that I'm doing now, I would not believe you. I'd be like, no, like how would that happen? Like, but it's happening, and it's really fucking exciting. And
can't wait, bro.
Just
can't wait.
Follow your dreams, kids. Don't drop out of school. Go graduate.
Yeah, man, I appreciate you for coming by, man. I can't wait to see you again in another episode, but I can't wait to like work together, bro.
Dude, we're gonna be doing some fun shit, dude.
So I appreciate you, bro, for coming through.
Thank you for having me, dude. Another one in the books, dude. I wish we had the Chucky doll here.
I know, it's in the garage. It's in the middle of the rubble.
He's buried
in there
somewhere.
in front of all the stuff, but
fucking if you know, you know.
But once I get my setup, I mean, I'm trying to get that red, but for now, just here, and like you said, I might do. I went outside, might do another upstairs. You know? I mean, this place is kind of cool, but I'm trying to switch it up, especially it's not like an official spot right here.
But first episode back, I think this is
pretty the piano,
fancy.
The grand piano.
I like it. It'll work.
The camera's not even on, but it's cool. I'm on
I know we were describing it.
But we're all describing audio. I mean, the people on Spotify or Apple, they'll hear the podcast,
going up on.
They can't even see anyway, so.
Fuck it.
But for YouTube.
Shout out to the people who listen to this on audio. Fucking, cause I work a graveyard shift and I listen to podcasts all night. So, and I know there's like a whole militia of people out there who are just like me. So shout out to the people who are Quick shout out to everybody working a graveyard shift listening to this podcast.
Yeah.
One day you will be the person getting interviewed on the podcast.
Yeah.
Manifest that shit now.
Yeah.
I still have to go to work, but now it'll be cool. I can be at work listening to the podcast that I'm somehow on.
Yeah.
You know, go on my Britney Spears. Not Britney Spears. What's that? Was Hannah Montana.
Hannah Montana.
Fucking duh.
Yeah. But yeah, man, appreciate it for coming through.
Shout out. Yeah.
Shout out to everybody for checking this out, for listening, for watching.
I know. Shout out to everybody who put me in this position, man. I love you guys. I cannot express how much your support means. All my I don't like the fans word, but all my supporters, all of my homie Vythe has this lyric in his song. I don't have fans. I call them all friends. Yeah, I've met most of them in person.
Yeah.
At least all the ones in the state, anyway. So shout out to all of you guys. Keep streaming the music. I have more shit coming soon. I promise.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
All right. Thank y'all for watching.
Love. I put up the heart like y'all can see it.
Yeah. But he's doing the sign. I'm here to witness.
I'm doing the heart sign for y'all. I love y'all. Peace.